Welcome back everybody. We are here with a simple 10-minute beginner-friendly Pilates workout. The workout comprises 6 different Pilates-based workouts. Each exercise accounts for 1 minute and 40 seconds, including 2 sets of 40 seconds each, followed by a 10-second break, eventually making the whole workout for 10 minutes. Let's start the workout. Number 6 is cat-cow. To start with the exercise, we'll do a cat-cow shift first to prepare the spine for a proper drill. So, to do this exercise, you have to get on all fours or a tabletop position, with your hands straight down on the floor surface, right below the shoulder line and your knees straight under the butt. With that, you need to roll the toes inside and your heels should point towards the ceiling. Make sure that you are not tucking your neck into the chest. Instead, you have to flex it up towards the ceiling or straight and forward, making sure that your spine is feeling the proper strain. Drop your shoulders down and relax them away from the ears. This position is called a cow pose or a modified form of tabletop, where you stretch the whole back muscles using different movements. From this position, you have to get into the cat pose, which is very simple. Hold the same legs and arms position and simply arch your upper back, rounding it upward while tucking the hip bones inward, sort of flexing the upper back while constricting the glutes inside. Unlike the cow one, in the cat mode, you have to make sure that your head is lowered towards the floor, opposing the previous position, possibly tucking your chin into your chest, but don't force it to go inward. Simply relax it all the way down as you release the cow position. In the cow pose, you have to inhale, while in the cat pose, you will exhale. Hold each of the poses for 5 seconds and shift to the other one. Divide the exercise into 2 sets of 40 seconds each and perform 8 to 10 cat-cow shifts in each set. Then take 10 seconds active rest and start the next exercise, which is a downward dog walk. For this exercise, first of all, you need to get on your limbs as before, with your wrists right under the shoulders and knees under the hips. Likewise, place your feet such that the toes are rolled over and touching the ground. Now push the hips up towards the ceiling by extending the bent knees to straight. Then lock your knees and elbows in a fixed and straight position. Apply force and try to push your heels down. Then push the head through your arms and feel the exertion on the whole upper and lower body. This is a downward dog pose, which is very famous in stretching workouts. However, Pilates is different from yoga and stretching in terms of movement, so you need to move your feet at the same time. Make them go like this. The right foot is placed flat on the ground, stretching the whole leg muscles all the way up from the hips to toes. However, raise the left heel off the ground, keeping the toes intact. Likewise, drop it down flat on the ground surface and raise the right heel now. In this way, you will look like having a static walk while stretching the body from head to toe. Also, make sure that you constrict your calves upward as you lift the heel up, so feel the proper exertion on the muscles. Continue the exercise for the first 40 seconds, stop, have a break of 10 seconds, and repeat one more time before jumping on the next one. The next form of Pilates exercise is called thread and needle. To start with this exercise, lay down on one side, ensuring that your one foot is stacked over the other. Your ankles are right in front of each other, joined together. Now watch out that your feet, knees, and hips are in the same line while you are resting your upper body on the ground upon your elbow. At this point, you can also extend your elbows and rest on the ground by bearing the weight on the palm. However, in the case of elbow, which is a relatively easier method, it should be placed right beneath your shoulders, making a 90-degree angle with your forearm. Now raise your hips off the ground and suspend your lower body into the air. At this moment, only your lower foot and elbow are touching the ground, while the rest of your body is in the air like a side plank. This is the starting position. Now you have to lift your upper hand, which is free, and raise it straight into the air. Your eyes should follow your hand. Now bring this hand downward and curl it inside the space present between your torso and the ground. Rotate your upper body with it as your eyes follow the movement of your hand again. Reach the maximum possible point and return to the starting position, which is again a side plank with one hand suspended upward in the air. Again, your gaze will follow the movement. You have completed one rep and you need to do this for 40 seconds and then you will switch sides. Perform the same procedure on the other side for 40 seconds after having a 10 seconds rest. Finally, as you complete the second set, you will take another break before going for the next exercise. Number 3 on the list is another very simple yet effective exercise, which is called the bird dog. To get this exercise done, you need to position yourself on all fours or in a tabletop position. Make sure that your knees are right under your hips and your palms are under your shoulders. Place straight facing forward. Then keep your spinal cord neutral and engage the stomach and glute muscles thoroughly by constricting them. Also ensure that you are not hunching or arching your back and likewise not dropping it too much inside. The ideal position should be like upper back straight while lower back dropped inside, face up and forward with the chin not tucked into the chest. After that, you need to raise your left arm and right leg extended out and parallel to the floor. Put stress on your back muscles by stretching them from both ends. During the movement, you need to drive your shoulder blades together to have perfect control. After returning to your starting position, you need to repeat the same process with the alternate pair of limbs. Here you've completed one rep. Continue doing it for 40 seconds straight, then have a 10-second break and repeat it for the next 40 seconds. Pilates is all about weight and fat loss in a safe way to avoid injuries. So deep breathing is very important for both of these goals. So inhale and exhale properly to gain quick results. The second last exercise for today's session is called crisscross. It is a very famous Pilates exercise, and to perform this one you need to lay down on the ground with your face towards the ceiling. Then raise your legs in front of you such that your shins become parallel to the floor and bend them slightly at the knees. Tuck your hands behind your head and interlace the fingers into each other. Then wide open your elbows at the sides of your body. After that, drop your shoulders and shoulder blades down and constrict the core and glutes with an exhale. This is the starting position. Now holding it, you have to push your right knee upward towards the chest, and with that you will bend your torso to reach the left elbow towards the right knee. Try to bring both of them as close as possible while keeping the left leg suspended and bending at the knee. Repeat the same exercise for the remaining pair of knee and elbow. Continue the workout for 2 sets of 40 seconds, followed by 10 seconds of 2 gaps, one after each set. And here we are at number 1. At the end of the workout, we will do one leg circles. Again, very simple to do. So lay down flat on the ground with your back neutral, face up towards the ceiling. Place the arms straight by your side and squeeze your glutes in. Now push your right leg against the floor and lift it up straight above your body, perpendicular, keeping the left leg in place fixed on the floor. Now holding this position, you have to move your raised leg in circles. Ensure that the radius of the circle is large enough to stretch your leg up to its maximum. Inhale and exhale properly to pace up the heartbeat. After completing the first 40 seconds on your right leg, you will drop it down in a controlled motion to switch the exercise on your left leg, but have a 10-second break before moving to the left one. With the left leg, the procedure is also very similar. You need to fix the right leg tightly on the ground while making circles of a large radius with the left leg. Again, repeat the exercise for 40 seconds. You have completed today's Pilates drill. Well done to you. I hope it was a power-packed session for you. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to share this with your health-conscious friends. With that said, stay safe and we'll catch you in the next video very soon.